That night, Lenny told Phil everything that had happened. Phil was so happy to see his friend's light back on, and he also noticed that Lenny's clothes were no longer black but gray. Early the next morning, Lifelight led the whole group back to the edge of town and said to them, "I am going on ahead of you and will be with you as you go." "How can you be with us if you are ahead of us?" Gwen asked. He then tenderly touched her forehead and said, "Whoever has my lifelight has me. I will be with you every step of the way, and when you call upon me, I will hear you." He then turned and said to the whole group, "The way to Glory Mountain must pass through the towns of Shadowvalley. There you must warn others to leave this place. Tell them, if they will follow me, they too can have their lights back on." "What if they won't listen to us?" asked a young man named Nathan. "Every shadow dweller you meet will smell something when you speak to them. Some will smell the beauty of the honeysuckle on a summer day. These will listen to you. Others will smell the stench of a skunk 3 days dead. These will chase you away. It is their own darkness that they smell, but they will think it is you." "How will we know which ones are which?" asked another. "You will know when your light shines upon them." Then Lifelight turned to Phil and said, "Philip, will you be joining us for the journey?" "Yes, if it is okay with you, sir," he replied. "Okay? Oh, it is better than okay, my friend." Phil felt a strange but wonderful warmth upon his forehead. Lifelight then smiled and said, "Now you too have my light. Now go and do all that is right." Then he turned and declared to all of his followers, "Now into the towns you go. Remember my words. If you do what is right, your clothes will turn white. When you do not obey, your clothes will stay gray. But your lifelight will never be taken away." After saying this, he vanished. "Whoa," Phil beamed. "He's amazing. I really like him. Now what do we do, Lenny?" "Let us head into the towns and tell everyone we can the good news about Lifelight." And so they did. All over the valley their lights shined in the darkness, and many more shadow dwellers believed and joined them on the way to Glory Mountain. The more they traveled together, the more the Lifelights loved each other. It was like they were a new big family, and many said they felt closer to each other than their old friends and family who refused to leave the valley. At other times, the journey was very hard. The people of the valley were often mean to them for no reason, and the roads between the towns were so dark that sometimes they wondered if their lifelights were even on. Will this journey really be worth all this trouble? They sometimes wondered. Those were the times that Lifelight would appear and encourage them. "Keep believing my promise to you," he would say. "Your clothes are more white, and your lights are more bright, because by my strength you are doing what is right." After months and days and years had passed, they were making their way out of the last town of the valley. The band of travelers had grown so large that Phil had given up trying to count them. The air seemed fresher, and the ground felt firmer as they reached the far end of the fading shadows. From the crest of a hill, Lenny, now a respected leader, dressed in white, stood in beams of yellow light and cried, "I see it! See it now with my own eyes! Glory Mountain in the skies!" At once the whole group rushed to the top of the hill and gazed down and out over a light-drenched horizon. On the shore of a great ocean below stood Lifelight himself, smiling and shining and waiting with joy to take his dear lifelights with him over to the other side.